What time is it, you say? It's time to put on the corner bead. So I built this closet yesterday and I drywalled it yesterday. Today, I pre-filled all the screw holes with mud and the gaps. And now we're going to finish putting on the corner bead. The 24-inch doorway, I just picked up a set of bifold doors and then I just started building. I don't know if I did it right. I just did it. And I say it came out pretty good. There's no closet in this area to put your vacuum. It's interesting. But now there is. So the corner bead goes on the corners, obviously, but we need to get creative and make some little 45s so the corners will all look sharp. So let's get the snipping and stapling. I use a stapler to attach this instead of screws. I've already put up a couple. We'll do this one right here together on our right-hand side. I've already cut a small 45 right there. So I need to make the next cut on the top piece to match it. First things first, we'll measure it. .24½, not bad because the finished opening for the bifold door needs to be about 24¼ so that'll account for our mud. So 24½, and we got a short piece right here that we can use for our 24½. I got a little marker to mark where we need to cut it. You can cut this stuff with any kind of scissor, really. It's not that tough to cut. I happen to find some scissors. Haha. So I just put a little mark where I need to chop it in half. And then instead of trying to cut through the round part, I've just been breaking it back and forth. So now we need to make a little 45 to get it to kind of fit tight. If I would have just left them both without cutting anything, it could have interfered. So I'm going to cut this a little bit so that I can get it in there really, really good. Don't need to cut it all that much. On box corners, you need to really cut your 45s and stuff to make it look cool and crisp. Just like that. And I'm going to do the other side as well. That looks pretty good. All right, went and got my stapler. You know, I think you're really technically supposed to use drywall screws, but these staples do a good job. Not bad. I get my ladder and go up a little higher and put a couple up top up here. All right, we need to run one down the left side. So let's get a measurement on that. It's probably not going to be the same as the other side, being that this house is basically round. So we're going to start with 81 and a half. 821 and a half Ola. We're going to notch it at the bottom also. All right, let's get this guy in place over here. So right now, I'm sticking it up top. And it's a little too long at this 4x4 here. Still need to chop off. So I'm going to cut a little notch out of this guy here. And a little more of a notch. All right, it's fitting good, fitting good. All right, let's get it up here to the top, and we need to bring it up. And this one probably didn't really need a 45 to get it up in there. Well, yeah, it does a little bit. Just so you can slide it up a little better. That's all it is for. I like it right there, guys. Get the old stapleroo. See if I can get that lined up again how I want it. You know, you could actually 45 these round things too and really get precise, you know. Let's try that. No, I better not. I've got sandpaper. Just like that. Then we just need to staple it on down and kind of push it in to make sure that it's sitting in there, but you don't want it kind of wavy, you know, and gotta get a little feel for it, that's all. This is the first time I've ever done any drywall work, this project, so. Just like that. You know, depending on how good you are with your origami skills, I'm sure you could do some different kinds of angles and, you know, make it look better or worse or however you want. But that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to start putting some more drywall mud on this thing and then call it a day, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll give you guys an update next video. The money pit is coming along.